What's going on, folks? Thanks for joining me on another episode of Ducks Gun Chronicles. Guys, out here today, dual purpose. We are scouting, and I am showing you guys the 23 horse GoDevil mud motor on the big boat. I got the Lunge 16 foot. So, excited for that. I'm glad to be out here just in the ducky habitat and looking for ducks. So, more places to hunt them. But anyways, guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit that sub button. The main gig of this channel is putting out the hunt videos from September all the way through late season in February, and I'm so excited for all the hunts we got planned for this season. Also, guys, if you enjoy duck hunting audio content as well, then you'll want to check out the Duck Gun podcast. It's one of the biggest and best podcasts out there, and we post weekly on there. Alrighty, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump in today's video. So like I said, guys, we are out here and we are scouting around for some ducks. And wouldn't you know, I'm in the big boat with the mud motor, and I've showed you guys just about everything I have in the arsenal. But I don't think I've ever kind of gave a review of the 23 horse GoDevil Longtail. So first off, why do I use a Longtail? A lot of my buddies use surface drives. Actually, I'm thinking of, all of my buddies use surface drives. We got Titus in California that uses a surface drive. I say all my buddies, all my YouTube buddies. Elliot from Freelance Duck Hunting, he uses a surface drive and he's in Kansas. And same with Josh. Well, he's got multiple because he's got some Longtails on his new mini build that he built for as layout boats, and he's got a surface drive copperhead on his big boat. But anyways, the reason why I go with a Longtail is for the reason that we have lots of timber around here. There's prairie marshes, wide open. You really don't run into a lot of timber. But if you're going to be going over deadfall and logs and getting through this thick mucky mud, I really feel like the Longtail is the place to go. So a lot of the northern states, I think that's going to be you. Not any of those prairie states where you have the prairie marshes compared to what we have out here. So it kind of stinks for long hauls. It's going to wear on your arm. It really takes it. You got to use your man muscles to really muscle that thing around. But I mean, I guess you got to do that with surface drives too. All that being said, I think it's great for all my hunting styles that I do, and it gets the job done. So let's go ahead and rip one lap for you so you guys can see how this thing goes over water. You're gonna have to forgive me there, one-handed cameraman here. I'm trying to run this, but I just ran that ran it up into the ground there, beached it. So it took a little work getting there off there, but set. Ooh, here we go. Impromptu sandhill. Crane meeting. Crazy birds. Yeah, guys, look at this habitat. This habitat is just beautiful. Looks super ducky. Even found that old blind over there. Anytime you find an old blind, guys, they didn't go through the trouble of building it, taking all the time to get it out in this thick crap and building it up. At some point, this was a good little duck hunting spot. So that's, you know, that's usually a really good sign. Not always. There can be some people who just, I don't know. It was not 100%, but if I ever see one, I think it's a good spot. So I just saw the spot on X, jumped out here, dropped some pins, and made the drive. So not too far from my house. I've never been out here, and it looked super ducky. But guys, jumping back to talking about the GoDevil over there, it does wonders on this boat. For me, it's awesome. It's not about the top speed. It's about getting where you need to go. I can get through some really, really thick crap with this big old boat. So, you know what? I think right now would be a perfect time to do a speed test. So let's let's do another rip through here. I'll probably have to get out to the open water and I'll run the Onyx tracker so I can see what our top speed is. But I'm gonna guess 20. I'm gonna guess 20. Just me and Chief, and 16 foot with a 23 horse longtail. So let's give her a whirl. Anyways, guys, it got to like 13 and a half. I tried screenshotting it there. Anyways, guys, kind of put a whole kind of bow on talking about this boat and motor on the water review with it. I mean, it does great. I can get 3 guys in here gear. Now I'd probably get stuck if I was doing 3 guys, dog, and gear coming back in a spot like this. But it's just nice and versatile. We can go low maintenance, low gear, and come back here and get on some of these little wood duck holes, or late season we're running the river. All the guys, all the gear, breaking ice. So it's good to have something like this. It's good to have something like the Duck Torpedo for small groups and small amount of gear. And yeah, so just all around, this thing does the job. It's awesome workhorse with this motor and this GoDevil on there. So I can't complain about that. It's something that's a big part of getting me around during duck season. So, but anyways, last question for you guys. Last question in closing here. I'm out here scouting a spot in Michigan. They have, I think they call it riparian land laws for water, and so I have to ask, even on public lake. I have to ask if I'm going to be hunting where their land comes to the water. So do you guys, when you have to ask for permission, do you guys scout first and then ask permission, or do you ask permission and then come scout? So obviously, you know, if you see birds, that's kind of cheating. But in which way, when you don't have information, you're looking on the map, do you just knock on the door, or do you go there and scout first? If it's good, figure out which houses you need to knock on doors. But yeah, let me know. I'd be interested. But that's all I got for today, guys. I'm Jordan, Ducks Gun Chronicles, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.